I'm Ben and I'm a professional classical musician. The most important skill in my line of work is to be resilient. As a musician, I've had many opportunities over the years, performing all over the world, some of the best venues with some of the best bands and orchestras around. At times it can feel like the best job in the world, but the greatest challenge you face as a musician is dealing with failure. I, like all my fellow musicians, have had to deal with countless unsuccessful auditions over the years. You might think it was the worst audition you've ever done or the best, but when you're against hundreds of other competitors for one single job, there's a good chance you won't be successful. The key thing is never to give up. The best way to build resilience is to perform in public as much as possible. Play music and do sports and do public speaking whenever you get the chance. Do as many interviews or auditions as you can so you can learn to cope with the inevitable failures that will come and find ways that you can improve for the next time you have an opportunity by speaking to your friends and your family and your teachers so that when the job that you really want comes along, you're as prepared as possible as you possibly can be to get the position. Never give up when you fail, but learn from your mistakes and be open to all opportunities when they present themselves. Sometimes what can feel like a failure may lead to a better job than you ever imagined, but if you never take the risk of failing, you will never know, so never be afraid to fail.
Hi, I'm Rob Stevens and I'm the Operations Director for Optics Solutions. We're a digital marketing business based in Exeter, and I'm here to talk to you about perseverance and resilience. When I left school, I had just 3 GCSEs and nobody had high expectations of me, not my parents, nor my teachers, or even myself. I'm 45 now and I'm a director in a successful business. I'm married and have 2 wonderful children. Life is good and I've got a lot to be grateful for. So here's my top tips on how to build resilience and perseverance. First of all, look after yourself, both physically and mentally. Give yourself the best in terms of food, drink, exercise and thoughts. Be kind to yourself. Life is hard enough without throwing even more challenges in the way of your own happiness and success. Second, when things go wrong, and they will, make sure to maintain perspective and choose your response carefully. There aren't many guarantees in life, but this is one. Things will always go wrong, and you can't control everything that will happen to you, but you can control the way in which you respond. Third, build a good support network around yourself. This is where friends, family and colleagues can be a huge help to you. It's okay to show weakness, be vulnerable, and express your feelings with those you trust. Nelson Mandela said, "Don't judge me by success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." Life can be hard. It's not always fair, and sometimes you'll fail, even though you tried your best. So my advice to you is to enjoy the good times. Be grateful for what you have now, and don't worry about things outside of your control.
Hello, I'm Sue from East Devon HR, and I want to talk to you today about one of the top 10 skills that employers are looking for from their employees. And the skill I want to talk to you about today is resilience. Resilience is one of those things that we're not quite sure what it means sometimes, are we? But for me, it means bounce back ability. That's a bit of a mouthful, but I'm not sure if it's a real word even. But what it means is the ability to bounce back when things don't go the way that you want them to go. So we all suffer disappointments, and at work it's inevitable that suggestion we put forward, or that project we've worked on, or a particular activity that we've carried out maybe hasn't gone as well as we've hoped. And maybe we've got some feedback that isn't as positive as we'd like it to be. And it's the ability to put that into context, to recognise what didn't go as well as you'd wanted to, maybe the reasons for that. It's the ability to find out how it could have gone better. And then it's the ability to bounce back. So not to worry about it and fester about it, but to bounce back and to get yourself back on track, back into that positive mindset so that you can move forward. So resilience is bounce back ability, and it's a really important skill for you to develop. Good luck in your future careers. I'm sure you do brilliantly.